How you doing? Yeah, Johnny Crash, the Big Dummy, the Grizz, whatever you want. All are applicable, all fit. I can't get my Scotch and soda kimono. There we go. I'll just put a little loopy rabbit ears in the front. Anyways, as you can see, I'm wearing my Merry Christmas Charlie Brown. You can see my Barney Clown and his Christmas tree. Back with not a story, but a review. And it's one that I was contemplating for a while because I wasn't sure that I wanted to do it. I didn't know if it was necessary. I didn't know if it was, desired. But I want to say that it is. So I'm going to be reviewing Transformers 1, the newest Transformers movie that just came out. Yes, it's animated. I don't care. A good movie is a good movie, animated or not, whether it's made for children or not. If it's good, it's good. Just because some people don't enjoy animated movies doesn't mean that they're not good movies. And we'll be reviewing Maisel and Friends Chocolate Bock. Now, this is, from what I understand, yes, it is a German beer. And Birra Artigianale. Oh, apparently they export it to Italy. So, or actually, I want to say that it's German beer. Hold on. But anyways, it's a chocolate Bock. I will keep trying to read this, going between Italian and German. Bayreuth. So yeah, it's Bayreuth. It's made not too far from where I'm at right now. So Maisel and Friends, I don't know if you'll be able to get this in the States, all right? Maisel and Friends Chocolate Bock, 7.5%, which is pretty heavy for a German beer. Even when they're like doing festivals and whatnot, I don't think they go farther than 6%. So we're going to pop it. I'll have to find that so I can make a magnet out of it later. And, oh, I can already smell the chocolate, the chocolatiness. Of course, gotta rock the Optimus Prime Old English hat. And then I'm using my Grimlock. He wasn't in Transformers 1. Maybe some slight spoilers. Sorry, probably not though. I'm going to try to keep it more or less spoiler free. All right, so let's check the pour. Oh, that's got a good body and bouquet. Bouquet coming out the top. You know what I'm saying? What? Anyways, check the pour. Oh, that's got some good color to it. That, being that it's a chocolate Bock, that's the color that I was more or less expecting. That's very nice. That's very nice. All right. So let's give it a sip up in the front end. That's rather delightful. Yes, delightful. That's good. That's got some good flavor to it. It's got a chocolatiness, but it's not heavy, like a porter or a stout. It's a little odd because I'm not used to that. I'm used to if it's got that chocolatiness that you can taste, that you can feel, that it'd be like heavy and like creamy like a porter or stout, but it's not. It's like a crisp chocolatiness. Hold on, let me top it off. All right, so question. Was Transformers 1 a good movie? Absolutely. Absolutely. There was nothing. I mean, granted, if I go back and I nitpick it, I'll go watch it another 5 or 16 times, and maybe then I'll start to be more critical. But right now, where it stands, there is very little that I can remotely think of that I didn't like. Some people didn't like Optimus Prime's jump or any of that stuff. And it's like, okay, I understand. I understand that it's overdone or, nostalgia, et cetera, et cetera. That's fine. but I didn't mind it. So let's take another sip. Yeah, no, that's really good. Again, and look at that label. That's such a dope label. That's a really great brew. All right. It's a great movie. It really is. I will say that the one thing, and that's about as much spoilers and with what I said earlier, that's about as spoilery as it's gonna get. Here is where the only part where I will get critical. All right. Let me take another sip first. Yeah, no, that's really good. If you see this anywhere in the United States, pick one up if you like chocolatey beers. It's not, like I said, it's not heavy, but it's really good. If you like Bocks, if you like chocolate, if you like chocolatey Bocks, get one for your girl. She might like a chocolatey Bocks. Bock, my bad. All right. So the one thing I will say is everybody is out, not everybody. So many people on the internet are saying, oh, it's the best Transformers movie ever. It is, there is nothing in Transformers continuity that compares to it, etc., etc. And they're like, it smashes the original Transformers movie. Pardon me. And I won't disagree. I will, however, say that, you see Horatio over here? I knew him well. Was it Horatio, right? It was Horatio. I knew him well. Anyways, what I will say is that Transformers 1 had 40 years, basically 40 years of comic books, other movies, lore, continuity, Wikipedia pages, community, like all of the different things that it could have pulled from. It had 40 years. Okay. The original Transformers movie, did it have 40 weeks? I don't even know. I don't know how long it took them to write and record. I think it took them longer to animate the original Transformers movie than it did to write it. So that's my only beef. That's the only thing I will say, that yes, Transformers 1 is a phenomenal movie, and it probably outshines the original Transformers movie. But again, like, look at where we've gotten with the story of Transformers, or the stories of Transformers. But you got every single iteration that's come after G1, which some of them I like a lot, okay? And every single possible piece that they can take from the different ones. As where with the original one, it was like, they had 2 seasons, maybe 2 seasons to pull from. Like, come on, the source material was far less back then than it is now. And you can argue, you can disagree. That's fine. I'm just saying that it's not fair to hold the original movie to the same glorious standard as you do Transformers 1. They can both be great in their own respects. It's like people that like to argue current basketball stars versus the greats of yesteryear. Although Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time, and you can save it. Go argue with a wall if you're trying to argue otherwise. Okay? Anyways, so yeah. Maisel and Friends Chocolate Bock, all right, 7.5%. Maisel and Friends. It does get exported to Italy, so hopefully it's in other places across Europa. I don't know if it gets exported to the United States. It's only in Italian and German. So good luck finding it. It's a great beer. And Transformers 1 is a great movie. Next one's on me.